I'm Jeff Storts from Storts Tools, and today we're going to take a look at the Mini Prof Plus machine made by Schlebach. This machine is a 1-inch mechanical lock profiling machine, and we're going to look at the couple of different components that the machine has, and then we're going to walk through how to operate it. I want to show you 5 different components that the machine has that you should be familiar with before operating. And then afterwards, we'll go into how they sequence together. All right, so let's start with the power here. This is your simple on-off power. It's a 110 volt. You have a forward and reverse switch here. We'll keep it forward, obviously. And then it's worth pointing out, we have a start and a stop, as well as an emergency stop. This obviously needs to be disengaged to have the machine going. Next thing to look at here is going to be our panel width adjustment crank. So this number here that you're adjusting to is actually going to be the exposure of the panel. We're going to set this for this particular panel that we're producing is going to be a 16-inch wide panel. So it is going to splice from this 20-inch coil that we have. I'll show you more about this once we look at the shears inside the machine. All right, next thing to look at here is going to be the clutch. This is going to determine if we are automatically feeding the next panel into the machine, or if we disengage it, then it's going to keep the panel from being fed, so you can make one panel at a time. I'll show you that. This to the left is it actually adjusts the speed. You can increase or decrease the speed that the machine's working at. Now we're going to look at the electric length measuring device. So this is super easy to program. You just program in the amount of inches that you want the panel to be, hit enter, and the panel's going to spit out within a fraction of that measurement. And the last thing I want to show you is the cross-cut shear that this machine has. This machine has a cross-cut shear on the front end of the machine, so it's cutting the flat of the panel, which makes it nice and easy to replace over time, but also it's nice and simple to use. So now we're going to get into how to operate the machine. Now the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to set your length measurement with this counter here. It's super easy to use. It might be hard to see, but we're going to hit the set button. We're going to toggle over to the length that we want. And I'm going to increase this to 90 inches for these panels. And I'm going to hit enter. Now you can see there's a 90 there. 90 inches are going to come out. All right, now, in order to set up the machine, we got to get the metal in there. So I'm going to open this up so we can see how the metal feeds in. Laura, you can come around this side. And Nick is going to help me just get this metal started because I'm going to be pointing things out along the way. Okay, so we got the metal feeding in. Now, you want to feed the metal up until just past the cross shear. So you can see the shear here. The metal is actually about 1.5 inches or so past there. We're going to zero it out after we set that, but I want to talk about the panel width measurement for a second. If I was going to use the whole width of this 20-inch wide coil, I would extend out this longitudinal shear to the outside of the panel edge here. Now, in our case today, so you would want it a little bit further than that. You would want it just outside there. That's going to profile the entire width of a 20-inch wide coil. Now for today, we're going to make 16-inch wide panels. So I'm going to bring this back in, and I'm going to set this at 16 inches. It's going to demonstrate kind of the width aspect of the machine. So we're at 16 inches there. All right, so I'm going to back it up a little bit. And we're going to make a cross cut. That's going to be our zero cut to start from. Now, after I make that cut, I want to make sure that the counter is reset to 0. So when we do run the panel, it is starting from 0 and it's going to run a full 90 inches. All right, so at this point, we've made our cross cut, our 0 cut, and we've reset the counter. We're ready to start the machine. And normally you would do this with the cover closed, but we're going to do it with it open just for demonstration. So we're going to hit the green button to start. Our clutch right now is engaged. I mean disengage. It's pushed in, meaning that it's not going to draw that panel until I engage this clutch. So when I'm ready, I'm going to engage the clutch. It's going to take the panel and it's going to count up to 90 inches. Now come in here, you can see the panel is being sliced. About an inch is coming off that panel, a little bit over an inch, cutting it down to a 16-inch wide. Now there's the 90 inch, it stops at 90 inches, and that allows me to cross cut it again. Now this is very important. If I'm only running one 90-inch panel, I have to disengage this clutch. Because if I don't, it's going to immediately draw in the next panel and start running it. So I disengage the clutch. Now it forces you to hit reset on the counter. So we're back to 0. And we're going to hit start and we're going to feed that panel all the way through, and that'll be one panel done without pulling in a second one. And there we are. There's one 90-inch panel.